Om Hari Hari. We were discussing I am Atma Brahma. This self is Brahma or Brahman in previous video. So while yes, we are all part of Ek Sattva, we need to also understand that Ek Sattva is all Father, much bigger than us. It is He who does everything, and it is to Him that everything is done for. That glass of water from ocean is salty because it comes from that ocean. Because salty water is characteristic of that ocean. It's water because it comes from the ocean. Because its characteristic is that of that ocean. Similarly, whatever we are, whatever we have, and whatever we will ever be, it will all be because we will be showing the characteristic of that ocean. That ocean of Sattva, that is Ek Sattva, that is Supreme God. I am God. I am the Ek Sattva. This is not only a characteristic, but also a duty, a responsibility. Because then, what we are implying is, whatever I am doing, it represents the God Himself. It represents my God, the God that I pray to, the God that I have belief in. So if I am destroying Mother Nature, I am destroying a creation of same God, it's the God who is also getting dented by my act. It's the karma of God which is getting dented by my act. If I am taking wrong steps for my survival, I have become a thief or something, I am actually creating a blame for the God, on the Ek Sattva. Because what I am presenting is that my God, it is my God who made me a thief. Who is a thief? If I am cheating someone, I am creating a blame for the God, on the Ek Sattva. Because what I am presenting to the cosmos is that my God who created me, He is a cheater because He resides within me. He is the one performing all the actions I am doing. If I am harming someone in any way, financially, physically, mentally, I am creating a blame on the God, on the Ek Sattva, because what I am presenting to the cosmos is that my God who created me is a bully. If I am destroying resources of future generations by not living a minimalistic life, I am creating a blame on the God, on the Ek Sattva, because what I am presenting to the cosmos is that my God, the God who created me, is a mindless person who doesn't think about future generations. The blame for our actions, the blame for our actions is not only ours, but also of our gods or God. On every inch of our belief, because ultimately we are their mirror images. If we are killing people in the name of religion, in the name of religious superiority. We are creating a blame on the God, on the Ek Sattva, because what we are presenting to the cosmos is that our God who created us, and where we will be going after death, he is a genocidal, mindless entity. So once we realize that we are directly representing the God we believe in, the God we pray to, the Ek Sattva, we will understand that our actions are actually his actions. And we are not just ruining our name, but his name too. Then we will be one step closer to attaining inner peace. Because once we have achieved that oneness, that connect of Sattva with Ek Sattva, we will no longer be doing anything that is against any creation of Ek Sattva, including the universe itself. No, I'm not talking just about humans. We show a lot of humanity. We are talking here about preserving the universe as well, because that has also got same soul as us. We will no longer have the zeal to destroy the trees, kill animals, stop flow of rivers, or create bridges on seas for our comfort, because we will understand that they are our responsibility and not just for our use. We will immediately start living a minimalistic life. We will immediately start bringing changes in our life one by one, because every God needs a temple. Your Sattva is a God and it needs a temple. You need to treasure your body like it's a temple. You need to decorate it with the natural things in the same way as you do it in a temple. A temple needs to be serene. It needs to be clean. It needs to be free. It needs to be low maintenance. It needs to be surrounded by trees and animals. It needs to be compassionate towards those who are members of it. And it must house the idol to qualify to be called a temple. And yes, you are a God. Yes, I am a God. Yes, everyone is a God. But all of us gods, all of the other gods, each thing that we can see and cannot see, everything has come from Ek Sattva. And everything will one day go back to Ek Sattva. Oh.